Hey you guys, this is Tired Goth, and you are reading cards with me. This is for 18 plus for entertainment purposes only. So clock that T. Leave your bullshit, your baggage, and your brujeria at the door. I do not want to hear it. Okay, I don't. Okay, so I just pulled a bunch of cards, and conveniently and predictably enough, all of the recordings that I put together are somehow missing and had erroneous playbacks. So we're gonna get into it. From what I understood, there's a group of people here who tried to sabotage a person's new beginning, and one such person who is a Queen of Wands in reverse, the significance being on the fact that her legs are open, could have been trying to get people more and more obsessed with them and to totally shadow out this actual Hierophant star energy with the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress as their truth, as the truth of who they are, as their significators, to go into some faulty contract and become trapped in something that they just escaped. They escaped a mental prison with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords, the truth. And this outlying energy where someone who is in a devil energy was trying to invite a third party to celebrate into the conversation without them knowing. And I channeled something about the lack of belief in oneself, because the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck here that I channeled as I pulled the cards. There's like a whole pile of cards on the deck. This has been happening a couple days in a row if you've been watching this. There's an Ace of Wands somewhere under here. There it is. Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Star card, and the Hierophant. This is literally someone's destiny. This is someone's destiny. This is their calling. Their calling is to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual healer, and possibly, sorry, one of the cards fell. It was the Eight of Swords. Someone is not able to shape this freedom that they have now, because they're just like, I see things for what they are. You're not going to bring me back into a position where I don't see the truth. And this is like really upsetting people, because there was a group of people who were all working together to make sure that this didn't happen. I heard a warlock was significant. A warlock in an office is significant. Traitorous energy surrounding a clique in an office is significant. Someone is deciding to take on contracts that fulfill their inner child and their union with their inner child and their responsible provider side. And this is the World card. This is what someone needed to see. Because judging by the Six of Wands on the top of the deck, just to gloss over what happened here, and the King of Cups here on the bottom of the deck, total emotional control, emotional stamina, the ability to keep up with what is going on, and the ability to make lucre with this too. This is someone who's up and coming. I heard YouTube is significant, TikTok is significant. I heard abandoned TikTok. Someone could feel like this person abandoned TikTok. I don't know. We have the Six of Wands, Three of Pentacles, working together with someone, the World card, and the Ten of Cups. Someone's about to be very happy with a job opportunity that someone is like really scraping to keep this person away from. Like, they are fighting tooth and nail, but this is theirs. This is, look at this, the decision with the Lovers card. Someone is going to choose this and be fulfilled. They're going to have proof of an income. They're going to have fast income. They're going to have stability that they required with the Four of Pentacles. This is impossibly accurate here. With the Four of Pentacles, there's stability, and someone keeps stalking them with literally an obsessive energy, and this is not even someone that somebody knows. There is an energy in the outside of this reading, the outside of this person's energy. Whoever's throwing headache spells, have that all back with interest. Seriously. Like, I'm not doing this with you. Yeah, someone is seriously trying to exacerbate someone's comfort into a discomfort energy, because they keep stalking their opportunities and saying, no, 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 they can't get there. And they're getting there. They're already there. Like, you literally are trying to trip someone as they took the last step up the mountain and made it to the top. Like, you could have invested your time more wisely than trying to stop someone from succeeding where they were meant to succeed by God. Yeah, this endeavor to keep this person trapped in a dynamic where they feel stuck and like lacking prosperity is completely done. They're moving on to calmer waters over here, but all of the choppy waters that were placed here was actually something that backfired after someone tried to keep someone stuck. And I intuited, I channeled that hanging up on someone very loudly was significant. Creating a tone for the events that transpired that allowed a person to surmise, like, oh, this was done on purpose. And this was in a professional environment, so this is being uncovered, and this is actually going to be so embarrassing for the person who did this to this person. Because we have the Chariot card, they're going to move forward anyway. They were able to move forward anyway, and there's someone sitting in a very experienced energy. I heard document first, call later. So there you go. Yeah, someone's been keeping tabs on the situation, and I'm hearing, yeah, this is going to result in a union, a contract, something that's very beneficial. And there's fast communication about this. Someone could be trying to hide the fact that they did this. They're not going to be able to hide it. I'm hearing that someone's going to get caught up with their pants down in such a way where they're not going to be able to like show their face for a little while. And then we have King of Swords energy, because someone's going to come through and cut through the bullshit and be like, hey, so did you realize that you did that and totally blew your own spot up? Because I'm aware of whatever alliance you have to like work against me, and it's only embarrassing you. And it's going to happen in front of people that they did not want it to happen in front of. And the thing is, the alliance that they kept is with a group of people, not just one or two people, not a relationship could have been significant to why this person was being picked on, but the truth of the matter is the people who are picking on them are worse off in karma. That's what I'm intuiting. Like, they're worse off in karma because they did this deliberately and thought they weren't going to get caught. And now we have someone possibly investigating this. They're possibly investigating an email, investigating a correspondence, investigating a situation. And yeah, they're about to be, there's a major blockage there for a King of Cups in a fishy energy with children. This is a masculine energy. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles for the person who's walking into their victory. I heard with a new contract, a new sense of self, new confidence in one's abilities, and psychic. So this could actually be somebody who is a YouTube reader. This could be somebody, this could be me, this could be you, this could be a bunch of people, because we have new stars born every day. But the illusion about this is shattered. Someone's about to gain huge traction. They're actually a great person. And someone was trying so hard to make this person look awful, but they're an Earth Angel. They're an Earth Angel who speaks life into existence. Literally, like, their mouth was blessed by God. And someone just cannot stand that this is the truth. Someone can't stand that this person is going to prosper. They're going to do well in life. Leo midheavens are significant. I'll say that. Queen of Cups. Yep. This person is a jovial, kind-hearted person who's literally just being bullied into the ground by people who can't stack up. And this is about to be seen. These people are not going to stack up. So, I guess that's your reading. I'm going to leave it there. I'm tired, God. Thanks for tuning in. This was a pretty short reading. It's only about 10 minutes long. Let's get a few final words here. Let's get some final words. Dak, what would you like to say? To the victor, ball the spoils, 6 of Wands. We made it. Emperor energy, justice energy. I heard a timeline. Check back with me. Check back with me. That's all I'm gonna say, because I know the timeline, but I'm being told not to say it because we have some people here who are dying to know, and I'm hearing that this is gonna be blocked off from their view. They're not gonna see it. They're not gonna know it. They're not gonna know what's coming. And this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy in the reverse, and this Queen of Wands in reverse, who are doing spell work and doing some sort of sex magic or something, celebrating in the background. Yeah, they're about to be at a huge loss. I'm tired, Goth. There's your tower. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a safe, sacred, and blessed night full of prosperity, wealth, financial abundance, emotional peace, intellectual structure, and a lot of love. I love you guys. Take care.